Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's time to get Don Chuy, somewhat in the same color. Let's get at it. Well guys, like I said, we're gonna try to get this one, well not one color, but in the same color family. And I already tried it here. It didn't match up too well, so I went ahead and I used duplicolor black primer. And the color that we're gonna try to get it to match with is a duplicolor also as well. It's called Dorador Red. Yeah, Dorado. I don't know. Well, where I used black primer, it got it a little darker, but now it's a little bit too dark. But the door and the cab is a different color from the bed. So yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a nice car there. So it's basically gonna be 3, 4 different colors at the end of it. Um, we did do a couple little upgrades on Don Chewy off camera. Um, my parents came in. They drove in from Indiana for the holidays, so haven't had much time to be out here and record. But we did get Don Chewy a set of new tires, and yeah, it does ride a lot smoother. Also, we did put new shocks on it all the way around. So he's got new shocks and everything. We're gonna put on new front end suspension and all that. Actually, the warden ended up helping me do the shocks because I wasn't feeling well and I needed to get them done. And she ended up putting the back shocks on, I believe. I think I took a picture of her or two, and I'll fill them in here. These are a couple of the colors that came the closest to match. This is the duplicolor that I'm going to be using, and that was Krylon or something else. And I tried a couple different colors, but that duplicolor seemed to match the best, so that's what I'm going to work with. And we'll get this thing looking 3 different shades of red or maroon, burgundy, whatever you want to call it, brown. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, we also got a toolbox that we bought, and then Dad gave me his CB setup that he had for a long time. My dad's always been a CB guy. Um, I remember when we used to drive to Mexico, that was the way he knew if he would get lost, he would CB, ask for help or directions, and traffic would come to a stop, and he'll be like, "Shh, quiet down, we got to hear this." And they would talk, the truckers would talk and be like, "Oh yeah, there's an accident up ahead," and that was pretty cool. The reason why we're putting a CB in Don Chuy is a couple weeks ago, well no, a few months ago, when we were cleaning the property, the warden and I took Don Chuy to the dump, and on the way there, the street was open. The road, it had no closures or anything. You were allowed to pass through the construction site, but on the way back, you were not. So they ended up detouring us, and us not being from around here or anything, we got lost in the mountains for about like an hour, hour and a half. I mean, it was just dead zone. So I was talking with my buddy Tim, and I was like, "Dude, what do you do in a situation like that?" I'm like, I don't even know how I got home, but I did. And he's like, "Well, he's like, that's why everyone around here you see that has CB antennas and stuff on their Jeeps and trucks and stuff, and it happens." So I was telling Mom, and she told Dad, and when they came up here, he gave me his old CB setup, since he doesn't use it much anymore, he says. But yeah, so we're gonna put that in Don Chewy also. So I'm gonna quit rambling, and we're gonna start. I'm just gonna scuff the fenders up, and that it's not gonna be perfect. Like I said, the rest of the truck isn't perfect, and I just wanted to get in the same color family. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse, and we're gonna go from there, guys. All right, guys, we got it taped up. It is what it is. I'm not gonna remove the marker lights because I tried taking one of the little nuts off the back and it broke the little ear off. So I don't want to have to order new ones and deal with all that right now. We did scuff it and everything, and you could see the dents and stuff. I'm gonna roll with it because I mean, look at it. It's. Don't get me wrong. I love Don Chuy, but I mean, it is what it is. He's a work truck, you know. So once I scuffed this, it looked a lot more darker than that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's not a show truck or anything. It's gonna continue to be a work truck. Little Warden's on the other side helping me tape off. She doesn't like being on the camera, so I mean it's gonna end up being what it is. I mean it's just a get around town, go to the dump, take all the trees and stuff to the garbage. So it is what it is, you know. So without further ado, I'm gonna start putting the primer on because I don't think I'm gonna be able to paint tonight. We'll see. Okay, amigos. So this is the first coat of primer on the fender. Little Warden finished this side, so I was able to primer it also. This one I just finished spraying. Um, kind of. See, that's where I started trying to test it also on this one, on a different color. But I was kind of tempted. I was talking with the Little Warden here, and I was kind of tempted to leave it looking like this, like not, not like a full coat of primer. And since it changed the tone of the paint color, um, maybe it'll make it look like it's brighter in spots than others. Kind of make it that blotchiness of this. That's what we're trying to go for, right, Little Warden? Yeah. But I don't know. What's like I said, guys. This is all learning experience for us. So, well, me too. But all right, my peoples. Ya regresamos. Woo! Where the boy going in a hurry? So obviously you can see the dents that the fender had and everything, which I'm happy with. I don't care. Um, Mr. Chewy here, he's a work truck and I love it. I don't know why. Oh look, the warden's home from work. Hi, warden. So it it kind of matches, but it kind of doesn't. This is just the first coat. So I'm gonna do another coat once this flashes off in a little bit. I did leave all the F-150 stuff on there. I didn't scrape it off or anything. Like I said, I want it to kind of look beat up and like a work truck. So I don't want to get all fancy with it and then end up happening what happened with Susia up there that I've just neglected so much, which I really do got to get back on Susia, right? So this side, yeah, I don't know. The warden says she likes it, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not being really too picky on this one because it is what it is, and it helps us so much when we have to clean the property and everything. I didn't want to put Susia through it anymore, which Susia did put in work when we first got here. She helped clean up a lot of the property, but this guy just manhandles it, right? Like I was telling him about when we got lost and why we're putting a CB radio on Don Chuy. Remember? We were lost for a while, right? Over an hour. So that we're gonna have our CB handle of Gordo's Yonke here. We're lost in the hills. Yeah, it actually kind of looks like the color of the Suburban. Oh no, Rosie is Rosie. Rosie is Rosie. I don't know, but Rosie is more of a. No, Rosie's just beautiful over there. All right, guys. Moving. All right, guys. So of course, in Gordo fashion, I lost daylight. This is what it looks like. Now it looks like it is flashing out kind of chalky like. I mean, it is cold out here. You really shouldn't be doing this outside, but I ain't got no choice. Oh, there you go. See? So I didn't want to have to clear it, but I am going to have to use clear on it. So tomorrow, come out, see what it looks like. and we will get some clear on this if we have to. And when I say clear, I mean duplicolor clear. That'll be good enough. What is my lighting guy doing? Come on, guy. So it looks really chalky, but it still hasn't finished flashing out. I mean, it's cold as heck out here. I just needed it to be close to the same color of what it is because it was really messing with my OCD. So that's why I'm messing with it. But I'll cut you guys back on tomorrow and show you guys what it looks like. All right, my amigos. So this is the outcome. See, it looks kind of blotchy and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I painted it all messed up too, but I'm fine with it because the rest of the truck doesn't look too good either. So, um, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it, and pretty content. Like I said, guys, I mean, look at this guy. Like this is a guy that doesn't mind putting in work. So we're gonna let him put in the work. I am gonna put a little bit of clear on it to see if it changes anything, which it might. And it is still a little chilly out. Um, like I said, guys, you really shouldn't be doing this outside in the cold wind and everything. But I just needed to get it in the same color family, in the same color tree, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna move the boys' truck so that way the wind does pick up. I don't have overspray all over it, and I'll cut you guys back on. All right, guys. Right now that the sun decided to peak itself, I wanted to show you the color. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be way off. I can tell already, but it looks pretty good. It looks decent. Nah, it doesn't even look decent. It looks good from about 80 feet away, so I'm happy with that. I did sent out for another can of clear because I ran out, but I'll let this dry off and I'll finish it when the can gets here. Which I'm using this here, that 1K clear from Duplicolor. I don't know. I don't doubt it's any good, but the truck's a work truck. I don't like this tip. Usually Duplicolor's cans have a pretty decent sized nozzle, a nice nozzle. That reminds me more of like a cheap Rust-Oleum tip, and it just shoots out when it wants. Like I don't know. So I do have a few runs, you see there, and I'm all right with it because I mean I'm not gonna be tripping about this truck, especially when we have to go do trips to the dump. And then we did the Colorado Rockies of mountains of runs down here. Got those going, so those are pretty cool. But I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just wet sand it and fix it. But like I said, it's not gonna happen. Not on this one. I'm not gonna lie though, the color isn't bad. You could really see all the dents. Now I hope you guys can really tell why I didn't go above and beyond on this one. It's not like I said, it's not like I don't like the truck. I really love the truck, but the truck is a work truck. And the reason I stopped using Sucia for cleaning up the property was because if we got stuck at the dump, they use a big bobcat, whatever it is, one of those big tractors, and they just push you out with it with the bucket of the tractor. So if we got stuck, shit like this happens. You know, you got to get pushed out, and the bumper gets bent in and everything. So that's why I'm not worried about Don Chuy as much, and which is why I needed Don Chuy so that something didn't happen to Sucia, because Sucia, even though she's looking a little rough right now, I love Sucia too. So, all right, enough rambling. Let me cut this off. Once the clear gets here, I'll shoot it, and then we'll go for a final. We'll take the tape off, and we'll see the final. Well, guys, I hope you can hear me. The train just stopped, but here we are back together again. Um, Guys, I think I messed up. I guess I should have left it looking all chalky and stuff because with that cheap clear on it, it really changed the color a lot. Um, and now the boy and the warden want me to paint it, but I don't want to paint it all. The boy said just scuff it, and paint it all to match. Now here, the color with the sun, let me block it real quick. It's off, but it doesn't look that bad. But when you put it in the sun, woo! Let me show y'all. Oh man, here comes another train. Look at that. That's way different. Here, I'm gonna pause this real quick. Well, now the hustle and bustle of the trains have kind of passed, but hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, guys, look at that's a way different tone of color there. Um, I mean, it is what it is. If you change it, it kind of looks like it matches the hood here, but then I don't know, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's really woo. It actually looks pretty nice, but I don't know. I just needed it to be one color, and now it's four. So I think I just messed myself up. But that's it, guys. I mean, it is what it is. But so I did try rinsing it off, but yeah, it still didn't change anything. But yeah, guys, that's it on this. So thanks for tuning in. Before I forget, I want to wish everyone a merry belated Christmas. Hope you guys had a good time with your families, and have you guys yourself a nice new year. Be safe out there. Thank you to all my new subscribers that I have. It's pretty awesome. My last video, I really appreciate everyone that commented and gave it a like. Um, I don't think any of the other videos are going to do so good, but we'll keep trying. On to the next one, guys.